weekend in Oceanside, the top BMX street riders from around the world competed for the Vans Triple Crown title. It was a who's who in BMX, with names like Chad Kagi, Ryan Nyquist, and the legendary Dennis McCoy all competing.
Well, this is the second year we've been in Oceanside, and seems like every year we have beautiful weather, huge crowd turnout, and lots of riders, so it's a really good event for us. You know, San Diego's awesome. Like I said, you can't beat the weather down here. It's amazing weather all the time, all year round, it seems like, so what better place to have a contest?
Dennis McCoy took on double duty. He competed and organized the BMX event.
It's pretty rough on the riding, from the riding standpoint. I've got running the event down pretty pat because my wife and a lot of other staff members, you know, take care of most of it the day of the competition. But it can still get pretty hectic. There's no doubt it affects how much time I can dedicate to riding, but you know, I've been doing it long enough. I'll let experience come through there.
Competing side by side with Nyquist and McCoy were a host of local riders from around San Diego. Representing the North County were Rex Rajewski pulling a huge transfer up the sub box, Brandon Turner of Escondido sticking tricks like this 270, and John Hernandez, who was just stoked to be competing in his hometown.
It's insane. I never thought we'd have something down here like this, especially with all my family watching and everybody like that.
But there were two other local riders that represented. Gary Young and Mike Perenni fed off the crowd and qualified in 7th and 3rd going into the final.
When I drop in, I hear my name and everybody's cheering. I'm like, oh, adrenaline starts going.
And Gary Young did what he had to do to get into the finals.
My first 2 runs, pretty solid. I'm psyched on them. Rode fast. Metallica can't go wrong. I tried a couple harder tricks in the beginning for my second run, and then just kind of went back to normal stuff. It was good.
Getting into the finals was no small task. Dennis McCoy and the rest of the riders raised the bar with technical tricks and heart-pounding stunts.
Yeah, it's a 360 manual, 540 tail tap, 2 names for the same trick. So what makes it hard here is it's on that top of that 8-foot wall. And what really makes it hard is just to run up to it. You got to swerve around the spine, across the plywood, swerve back in. I hopped a couple times, so that kind of takes away from it a little bit, but any trick that big, if you come out of it without falling, you're happy with it.
The finals showcased the best of the best in BMX. Parenti knew he had his work cut out for him in round 1.
Well, my first run, I had some pretty gnarly things planned. My main concern was doing that tail whip with the sub box, and I came out, did everything I needed to do. Did that tail whip, I was super pumped. After that, I kind of like, the wind came out of my sails and crashed on my flip and it hurt my butt a little bit, knocked the wind out of me.
Gary was there to make a name for himself and charged the course in round 1.
First run, it started off pretty good. I'm psyched on it. Kind of jogged up a little bit on a no-hander, but other than that, it was good. Rode out side saddle on a tail whip, but came away clean.
Round 2 was do or die for Mike, who left it all on the street course.
Second run, I knew I had to pull something good because they take your best score, and I had something really good planned over that sub box, so I dropped in, heard the crowd again, did all everything I wanted to do, and I was super nervous for the flip over the sub box, and I did it, and after that everything was easy, so I was pretty pumped about all that.
Gary knew he had a solid first run, so run number 2 had a little less pressure.
Second run, went out there and had fun. Didn't matter, just went out there and had fun, and it came together real smooth.
Surprising himself and the whole BMX world, Gary Young pedaled his way to a 3rd place finish. It was the highest placement of all the San Diego riders and the best placement in Gary's young career.